Hello everyone, Sheek here with another Transformers review, and today I will be reviewing Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy, Blackarachnia. And here she is in her packaging, and this is the product art that they decided to do for her, which happens to be the exact same that was on the card that came with Cyclonus, as you can see. Very, well, identical. Yeah, just identical, very same image. So I guess they were spoiling one of their character cards. Oh well. There she is in her spider mode, Black Widow mode. That looks like the Nemesis. Yeah, she is a deluxe class. Same product art on. Why do I keep saying product art? Same scene there, and then product shots of her in robot and spider mode. Yeah, barcode words, and that's it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get her opened up. Warning, do not eat anything in this package. Alright, let's go ahead and free her from her bonds, whatever. Clip, clip. Clip. Oh boy, so how do I get her spider legs out of here? There we are. Come on. Pull through. Ooh. That sent a bunch of bits flying. And there she is. In all her glory. There we are. Stand, stand, stand. So I can get the rest of you out of your box, rest of your stuff out of your box. Go ahead and getting her gun out. Here is her gun, done in a yellow plastic with what looks like copper paint on her the back of it. Really nicely done in my opinion. Of course, it doesn't shoot anything, doesn't fire, and she can go ahead and hold that in her claw of a hand. Like that. Like that. I really hope they release her boyfriend if he were Silverbolt. I think that'd be kind of cool to have, to reunite the star-crossed lovers. I think he was the reason why she became Maximal to begin with. Anyway, here is Dynabot for the character card, and yeah, look at that a little bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the detail on her noggin. As you can see, it looks to be, I would guess, black plastic with yellow and gold for her mouth and face, with black for her eyes, and red, a little red detail, which I think would be another emblem maybe. I'm not exactly sure. And then the gold or yellow goes around the back of her head. There's a Predacon emblem right on her collar. The head is on a ball joint and also a hinge like that, which is probably more for transformation. Can do a full 360, up that far, down that far, a little bit of wiggly waggly. And then the arms can go up that far. They can do a full 360. She does have bicep rotation. She does have also another swivel up here. And then she does have about 90 degrees bend at the claw, arm, bicep, or arm, wherever. It does not go back at all. She does not have a waist swivel, probably because of transformation. They can do it. She can do the full splits and a little extra. She can't go that far forward at all. Back that far. Looks like she does get a little bit of thigh swivel. It's really tight on mine, but you do get some thigh swivel. The knees can go back that far, and forward that far, and it looks like her kneecap is also articulated, maybe for additional posing or just for transformation. Her feet can go forward that far, probably for transformation, and she does have ankle tiltage. And on the back, of course, spider details. And she, of course, is the femme fatale of the Predacons and later Maximals, if that is even an appropriate term to use. But yeah, she's a good figure. I was looking forward to her release. I think it's kind of cool. Oh, more articulation that I did not realize is that each leg has one ball joint. They can completely swivel around, can go down that far and out about that far. So it's not completely obviously, because if it was just one solid piece, it would have been very difficult to pull her out of the box. But yeah, some nice articulation there. Not as much as there could have been, but still more than what they didn't have to absolutely do that, but definitely appreciated. Although would have, like I said, more articulation, always appreciated, but pretty decent as far as I can tell. I did order, and I did get the big from TF Source. I did get a third-party Blackarachnia. I think they call her Black Widow. She is really good. She's really small though in comparison. I think she's like maybe about this big. I might get her out for another video, but the problem with her is that she does parts form a bit because she does have the very slim figure. There's some panels that you can put on her thighs that go for spider mode. Although you can keep them on her in robot mode, it just looks really, really goofy. And on my particular figure, which is why I might actually be trying to get an exchange done, is that she comes with two right claws or hands rather than a right and a left. So that, I could live with it because you can swivel them around like that, but I really don't want to have to resort to that. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and see about getting an exchange on her. But let's go ahead and get her transformed. Alright, so the Transformer can be a little tricky, a little finicky, because she is kind of small. And another thing about her being really small is that you want to be careful with some of her joints, because some of the connections are very small pieces of plastic, which you don't want to overstress or break. So one of the first things you want to do is get her backpack hold down like that. Then you want to go ahead and pull, I guess that too, but pull that up like that. Get her head like that. You want to pull down right here, like here on this little swivel. You want to get those up like that, rotate around like that, push back down, and then you want to kind of get her arms resituated, get her forearms rotate around so you can clip those together, there, like that. And that's also another thing you want to be careful of, is like just her claws in general, because they are kind of just pointy like that. So if you're not careful, you could probably bend or break them. You want to put her feet like this, around, like, come on. Around like, around. Come on, now you're giving me trouble. Okay, I want to get her waist to go down like this. Let's go like this. She is like I said, she is small, so it feels kind of finicky trying to get everything to move exactly the way I need it to move. And also, you want to rotate her head first. One of the first things that you want to do. You want to get her chest in there so it's not visible in spider mode or Black Widow mode. Then you want to get her knees or legs bent back as far as they'll go, and then go ahead and get them lined up right here, and then do the same on this side right here. Do it like that, pull all the way down, and then you also want to go ahead and put her kneecaps up like that. Get her, this one on mine is kind of stiff. It does not like to stay in place, so I might have to see about doing something with that joint to get to stay down, but I really don't want to do anything that would break it either. But you want to then go ahead and get her arm situated the rest of the way, although it is being a little like I said, finicky. But you want to get her claws into the bottoms of her feet like that, and then I guess go ahead and, oh dear, like I said, that's one thing that someone actually warned about on a review, was that they weren't sure if it's different types of plastic, but or different like pieces, different colored pieces glued together, but that is a weak point, and it just broke on mine. And I'll probably have to go over to the house and fix it later and hopefully not lose the tip of her claw. But I'll go ahead and finish this video. That's about it for getting her into spider mode. Just the main thing after this is just to get her legs situated as you would like to have them. This is where a little more articulation like down here would be beneficial to prevent or to allow better spreading or splaying of her legs, although you can do that a little bit just by manipulating them. And that's pretty much it for getting her into spider mode. Her gun can stay up underneath here by these little pegs right, or tabs right there, that go ahead and tab into that little mushroom peg thing, or mushroom swivel thing on her arms, although it doesn't like to stay on too great. It fell off the first time I put it on her, and I guess it also negatively affect her ability to balance a little bit. But I mean, all in all, I'd say a good spider mode. I mean, there are going to be some robot bits hanging out in some places. Also, her shoulders like right there is definitely a big one right there. But as far as not having to parts form at all or have any parts of armor that you have to add for transformation, I'd say Hasbro actually did a pretty decent job. Although, like I said, and you guys saw, definitely a design flaw right there. They could have probably done that a little bit better. And as much as we collectors tend to hate the plastic or that type of plastic, I feel like this would have been one of those cases where having the flexible rubbery plastic probably would have been better because of that weak spot right there. But lately I've been somewhat satisfied, or pretty satisfied, with Hasbro's releases of, say, like, for example, Cyclonus, he's really great. Rat Trap's good. Optimus Primal is really good. Not Beast, but Kingdom Megatron was also really good. So, I mean, we've gotten a good line of figures so far. It just kind of irks me that the second time I transform her, I break her claw. Well, this has been another one of Sheek's Transformers reviews of Transformers Kingdom Blackarachnia. If you like this video and like to see more, please click that like and subscribe button to see more. And until next time, have a good one, everyone.